Hello and welcome to this week's AMA video. The person who asked me this question was having an issue because they loaded something onto their website, and then if you notice on here on Facebook, when you put your post, when you put your URL, it pulls through a preview. So if I use Build It Brilliant, for example, I just don't know what picture it brings through. So on your website link, the minute that you put a post in, here it brings through a preview. Now, the person who sent me the email was saying that what they've created, they've then updated, and the images aren't updated. It's almost like it's stuck. It's not bringing through. You can change these bits as well. And what they've put in here isn't reading of what they've actually put on their website. So what you can do is there's something called an Open Graph debugger, which you can Google. This is the Facebook Open Graph debugger, and it's great. So what you would do is, if it was this one that you'd updated and it wasn't pulling through, you just copy the URL, paste it in here and click debug. And basically what that does is it tells Facebook to go and re-look at the page so that it can pick up the new information. So it kind of like forces Facebook, if you like, to go and make sure that the information is up to date. And that usually sorts it out. So I'll show you in the back end actually where I'm talking about. So in the back end, again, I'm using WordPress, so you might be using something different to build your website on, but the principles are the same. So in the back end, when you go to your page, you have a certain amount of information. We're using the home page in the back end of here that's basically telling Facebook what to pull through. So I use Yoast, which means that this is helpful. So in Yoast here, if I go to social here, Facebook, I can tell them what title, what description, and what image to pull through. So then that is what I was just showing you just then. So this preview here, you've got a title, a description, and an image. So what they've done is they've updated that in the back end and updated it, but Facebook is still pulling through the old information. And if that happens, just Google Open Graph Facebook debugger or something similar, and you'll come to this page, and you just type the URL in there, press debug, and it will go and fetch the information again for you. I hope that's been helpful, and I will be back next week for another AMA video. Have a lovely weekend, and I'll see you next week.